Today I fucked up by showing the gym I tend to adjust my privates, often. Today I fucked up just like the title says. I 28M went to the gym for the first time in 2 years. Excited to get in shape again and determined to become as muscular as I've always dreamed. I walked in and got myself familiarized with the gym. Equipment, bathroom, bubbler, etc. So I had done 15 minutes of cardiovascular as a warm-up and was ready to start lifting. I walked to the other side of the gym to the bars, and as I set up my weights I noticed a stand with chalk in it. My old gym didn't have one, so I wondered if the chalk would make it easier to lift. I used the chalk, lifted some weights, and about 10 minutes after lifting my first set, I noticed I was getting weird looks from the other 4 people in the gym. I thought to myself, people around here don't seem too friendly, and continued with my session all the while feeling eyes on me. Another 20 minutes after realizing that people were staring at me, I needed to use the bathroom. So I walk in, and before I do what I need, I stop and text the missus that I feel a little uncomfortable. She texts back with a cheeky, "It's 'cause you're a sexy fuck," winking face, and while that made me smile. I look up at the mirror and realize a sexy fuck I am not, as I notice multiple chalk handprints all over my crotch. I was so embarrassed that I slinked out the door as quickly as possible, as quietly as possible. Edit. To answer 2 frequent questions. I'm an Aussie dude and I don't adjust anything by thinking about it. It kinda happens, but we'll work on it so I don't make that mistake again, haha. Too long did not read. I accidentally left handprints on my crotch and showed everyone I adjust myself often. Get a different haircut immediately and never wear that outfit again to that gym, lol. Time to find chalk-colored gym pants, you dick-touching weirdo. Just kidding, buddy. I spent 30 years in the army. I can tell you that privates need adjusting, often. Once let rip doing abs at insane volume that everyone in the gym turned away from me. I got up and left there, and then, following week, no one cared. It happens and could always be worse. Okay, you work out and want us to think you're hung. We get it. Stop grabbing your dick in public. Someone teach this man the long step, dick wiggle. Today I fucked up by using an adult-themed paddle on my cat. Okay, so that title needs some clarification. To give some background, my cat is obsessed with being tapped on his back. He prefers the cardboard tubes that come from Reynolds Wrap heavy-duty foil, but he'll accept a hand or a wooden spoon, etc. He'll ask for taps constantly when we're not actively paying attention to him, and once we do it he doesn't let us forget it for the next week. Anyway, yesterday I went to an adult toy store to get a leather paddle for reasons, and I got home to show my wife, who promptly decided to start smacking the cat with said paddle. He immediately became obsessed, and now I fear that he owns that paddle. My options are: go buy a new one, or accept my fate and realize that my cat is into BDSM. Too long did not read. Bought a leather paddle for my wife and I, but now my cat has taken ownership due to his enjoyment of being tapped on his back. Signed, Lost and Confused. Me after reading the title before reading the post, deadpan face. Me after reading the post and getting the context, deadpan face. GIF, Giphy, JMD74 SAB WLR3 MMD1ZF. Just put it in the kink drawer, everybody has one. Buy a second one and tell your wife if she's really naughty she'll get the cat paddle. Can confirm, I'm the wife. I miss the person that I was half a minute ago. Opening this story I was absolutely enraged. After reading, I'm in need of an oxygen mask, I'm laughing so hard. But, I'm taking note of this. My Sphinx loves her butt smacks, she's very demanding, and she gets what she wants, so I'll not be bringing out any paddles while she's anywhere near. Tears of joy. Today I fucked up by making a very rude comment towards my crush, instantly getting super rejected. This happened almost 10 years ago when I was a stupid 15-year-old. My crush and I were sitting together on the bus, going home from school. We were just making small talk, movies, games, Game of Thrones Season 5, usual stuff. For the life of me I can't remember how we got to this topic, but I mentioned something about shaving, to which she said, "I think a beard would look good on you, when do you think it'll grow out?" To which I, randomly, completely without thinking, and still to my regret replied, "I don't know, when do you think your tits will grow out?" Now, it's worth mentioning that she was rather flat-chested, even compared to other girls from our year. I guess she was feeling insecure about it or something, because she threw me this look of pure disgust that I've never seen before or since. She instantly picked her stuff up and moved to a free seat at the back. I tried apologizing then and there, she wouldn't hear it. And it was the last time I talked to her. I guess it's karmic punishment that even now, 10 years later, I still can't grow out a full beard. Too long did not read. I called my crush flat-chested as an unneeded comeback to something that wasn't even an insult, losing my shot with her forever. I'm sorry, my brain can't accept GOT Season 5 was a decade ago. Fuck. I guess she was feeling insecure about it or something. You launched a vulgar insult that would have been hurtful whether she was insecure about her boobs or not. Dude, where the hell did that come from? You like this girl? Bro, I hope your crush has a full beard now just to spite you. Giphy, WXDZ77XHPXF3I, downsized. Today I fucked up by letting my Bluetooth betray me during a family dinner. This happened last weekend, and I might have to change my name and move to another city. I had some family over for dinner at my place. My parents, a couple of aunts and uncles, and even my sweet grandma. It was supposed to be a wholesome evening. I'd set up some nice mood lighting, cooked a decent meal, and had a playlist of soft jazz playing in the background through my Bluetooth speaker. Everything was going perfectly. After dinner, everyone moved to the living room, and I stayed behind to tidy up the kitchen. Feeling proud of myself, I popped my AirPods in and queued up my favorite playlist to unwind. This one filled with, well, songs I probably wouldn't want my grandma hearing. One of my current faves is this track with the lyrics, "Baby, you're doing too much, I think I'm going to collapse," and "Show me the door to your kinks." It's very suggestive, to put it lightly, but the beat is fire, so I had it blasting. What I didn't realize was that my AirPods hadn't connected. Instead, the music synced to the same Bluetooth speaker in the living room where my entire family was sitting. The second the song started, I heard my uncle yell, "What is this?" I sprinted into the room just as the chorus was hitting full stride. "Baby, you're making me burst." My mom was staring at the speaker like it was possessed. My grandma looked personally offended, and my dad had this weird mix of confusion and suppressed laughter on his face. I panicked and fumbled with my phone, but I was so flustered that I accidentally turned up the volume instead of stopping the music. The worst part? My 7-year-old nephew was dancing to it like it was a Disney tune. When I finally managed to turn it off, there was this deafening silence. My mom looked at me and just said, "We need to talk about your taste in music." My grandma hasn't spoken to me since, and my uncle now calls me DJ Kinky. Too long did not read. Tried to relax with my playlist after dinner, accidentally played a very explicit song over my Bluetooth speaker for my entire family, and now my relatives think I moonlight as an exotic dancer. Your uncle is funny as hell. Sorry, but it's the only takeaway I got from this. Calm down DJ Kinky, tears of joy, tears of joy. I expected this to be another version of that story when someone plays porn over the speakers, so this isn't as bad in comparison. Much like that one guy's sex music, we're gonna need a link to see how ridiculous this is. No, Mom, we don't have to talk about my taste in music. I'm an adult and will listen to what I enjoy. I'm terribly sorry that I made you listen to something you find offensive, but I will not apologize for, or change, my music. Quote, "You do understand you need to change your Reddit name to DJ Kinky now, right?"